What is up, team? Welcome back to Werkd. Welcome to day one of the power program. We have a full body workout in the books for today. Let's hop into a nice warm up and jump into that first circuit. We're gonna start off with 10 overhead squats. Hands in a wide position, nice and low. Let's loosen up those hips, open up the chest, knees. Ten reps. Then we're gonna bring the feet closer together, going 10 toe touches. Then we're going feet wide, toes pointed out. We're gonna shift over to one side. We're doing 10 Cossack squats. Loosen up those adductors. 5 each side. Ten reps. Then we're going inchworm to push up. Start at the bottom of your mat. You're gonna go full walk out, push up, walk back in 3 times through. Then we're going 10 big arm circles forward, 10 in reverse, 10 crosses. And we'll jump into this first circuit at day one. And then 10 crosses. All right, team, first circuit up here. We have 40-second intervals, 25 seconds rest between each movement, and 40 seconds of rest between rounds. We only got 2 moves, and they are the same movement, it's just unilateral. So the first 40 seconds, we're gonna go front rack, weight in the right arm, and we're gonna do step through lunges. The right leg is the stable point. So you're gonna have a dumbbell up on your shoulder, like so. Let the edge of the dumbbell rest. Right leg stays in the same place. You're gonna lunge backwards and then forwards. And when you do the forward press, you're gonna come up to the top and do a press. And then reset. Backwards, forwards. So you're stepping through, press. Then you're gonna take a 25-second rest and we're gonna switch arms. Go left arm, I'll show you what it looks like from the front. Right leg goes back, right leg comes forward, press overhead. 40 seconds of work. Pick a weight that's pretty challenging, but that you're not gonna go to failure on during this 40 seconds. Then we got a 40-second rest between rounds. Any questions? 2 moves, pretty simple. Step through backwards, step through forward, press overhead. Let's do it. We got a 10-second countdown on the clock, team. I'm gonna go with a 30-pounder to start off, see how I do. And we'll adjust from there. Oops. 10 seconds. Weight in the right arm. Left leg is going back and forth. In 3, 2, and work. Nice and slow down. Touch, touch, drive. Touch, drive overhead. Two, 1, rest, team. 25 seconds. Switching arms and legs here. Keep a nice tall torso. Keep that elbow up high on the dumbbell you're holding up there. Lock out that arm overhead on the press. We're going left arm, right leg is going back and forth now. In 5, 3, 2, and work. Back, forward, press. Ten seconds. 4, 2, 1, and rest, team. 40 seconds. Woo. Adjust your weight here if it felt too light. If it was too heavy and you were struggling to get through it, drop the weight. Good form is always our top priority though. "20 seconds, team. We're back to the right arm, right leg. In 10. Start picking it up. Weight up on that right shoulder. In 3, 2, 1, and work. Back, forward, press. It's a reverse lunge for the right leg and a forward lunge for the left. Keep that spine nice and neutral. 2, 1, rest. Switching arms and legs. Only 3 rounds through, team. Week 1, start off a little easier always. Every week we're gonna build on it. 10 seconds, team. 5, pick it up. 3, 1, and work. Back on the right, forward on the right, press. Two, 1, and rest. One more round. 45 seconds. Woo! If you are feeling strong on this, like it's not attacking the legs as much as the arm, you can rack 2 dumbbells up and just press 1. I'm gonna try that for this round. I'm gonna try to go 2 30-pounders and then only press the right arm on the right round and then only press the left arm on the left round. 5, 3, 1, and work. Right leg, back, forward, press. Woo. Two, 1, rest. Woo. That was a lot harder. Oh. 20 seconds, team. Last one on the left leg, then we get a nice 3-minute break coming up. We're on to our second circuit here. In 3, 1, let's work. Come on, team. 7, 5, 2, 1. Rest, team. Woo! 3 minutes on the clock. Let's recover. Second circuit coming up. All right, team. We got the exact same format. 40 seconds to work, 25 seconds to rest. 2 moves, unilateral again. We're going split stance deadlift to row. Right arm for 40 seconds and right leg, or left leg, I'm sorry. And then the opposite. So it looks like this. Single dumbbell. I'll give you the option to go, I'll give you the option to go double dumbbell if it's too easy. So we're going left leg forward, weights in the right hand. You're up on your back tippy toe. It's pretty close behind off your back foot. Hips go back. When you get to the bottom, rowing up towards the hip and stand up. So this is a deadlift pattern. So we're thinking about moving at the hips mostly. Slight bend in the knee. Keep your hips and chest square to the ground. So you don't want to be rotated this way or this way. Nice and square. Drive up at the bottom. Stand back up. You really want to feel this in the left hamstring if your left leg is forward for the first 40 seconds. And then we're going to switch legs and you're going to go right leg, left arm rows. I'm going to go with a 40-pounder on this. Your deadlift is one of your strongest movement patterns. So is your row. And this is going to challenge the core as well because your body's going to want to twist. And we're going to try to resist that. From our core to our erectors and our back, we're going to be doing the work. 40 seconds of work for each side. 25 seconds of rest, 3 rounds through, and 40 seconds rest between rounds. Same as last circuit. We're going in 1:12. I might jump us off a little early, like the 30-second mark. So we're gonna another 30 seconds of rest, and we're gonna get into it. Any questions, team? We good? We're going in 20, team. Get your weight ready. I'm going 40. See how it goes. I'm always able to adjust up or down as we go through the rounds. 10 seconds till we start. Left leg forward, row with the right arm. In 5, 3, 2, 1, and work, team. Keep that weight close to the body. Hips back. Think about elbowing someone behind you. Push through that left heel. Six, 2, 1, and rest, team. Switching hands, switching legs. 15 seconds. Pick it up. In 5, right leg forward. Up on that back toe. Hips going back towards the wall behind you. Nice and low. Row. Two, 1, rest, team. All right, opportunity here. Challenge yourself a little bit. If it felt light on the legs but heavy on the row, you can always add another dumbbell and just don't row that one. Or you could lighten it up. If it felt heavy on the row, you can lighten up the dumbbell or go 2 lighter dumbbells. I'm gonna add another 40 the other side, put more stress on the hamstring. So I'm gonna go 2 40s, hip back, row only the right arm. And I'm pushing through that. Well, the first one, we're going right on, left leg. 2, push through that left heel. And work, team. Low, feel that hamstring stretch. Drive up. Abs tight. 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Should be feeling that in hamstring, glute, low back, lat. A little bit of everything on that back side. Ten seconds. We're switching legs, right leg forward, left arm is doing the row. In 3, pick them up. 1, and work. Come on. 2, 1, rest, team. Woo! 40 seconds, one more round. Walk it off. Final round. Got a nice break coming up after this, and we're on to our third circuit out of 4. "15 seconds, team. Get ready to work. We're going in 5, 3, left leg forward, right arm rowing. Up on that back tippy toe. Drive through that left heel. 4, 2, 1, and rest, team. One more, right leg, left arm rows. "15 seconds. Seven seconds, team. 2, 1, let's work. Wrong leg. Right foot forward, left arm rowing. Ten seconds. 2, 1, and rest, team. 3 minutes on the clock. Woo. Let's recover. All right, team. 3 minutes. We got another circuit just like that. 40 seconds of work, 25 seconds of rest, 2 moves. Our first move is a low dumbbell sumo squat. You can use a dumbbell or a kettlebell for this, so whatever you have available. We are going feet wide, toes pointed out. The width is gonna depend on kind of how flexible you are on the hips, but pretend this is normal squat stance, like shoulder width basically with the toes pointed out. A little half step outward. And I want you to think about opening the knees up too as you go down. We're gonna try to keep the chest as vertical as you can. So we're gonna hold a single dumbbell here in between our legs. And we're gonna have our legs blocked out. At the top, you're almost gonna have a little bit of a forward lean or else you're gonna hit yourself. And you're gonna bend the knees, keep the chest up, and drive through the heels and lock out. But the chest never actually stands up tall because you can't get there with the dumbbell. So it looks like this. We're kind of keeping the tension on the legs. So I'm holding double grip on the dumbbell. You can interlock your fingers or put one on top of the other. Feet are wide, legs are locked out. I got a little bit of a forward lean. I'm going low, drive up, lock out. But my chest never actually gets totally tall. That's our first 40 seconds. Then we're going into a bear shoulder tap. So you're gonna go down on into your bear position, which is hands underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath your hips. Spin those elbows back so they're pointing backwards, abs tight, toes pointing to the ground. Lift those knees up off the ground about an inch, and you're gonna do shoulder taps, back and forth. I want you to try to hold a 1 second pause on each tap. So contract your abs, touch, touch, touch. Keep those hips flat, try to keep those knees and hips low. Feel your abs working to try to control those hips from shifting. Load up the weight on one arm so you can do a little bit of a shift in your weight to do it, and then touch, and then back to the other side. Very little shifting though. Those are our 2 moves, team. Any questions? We good? We're going in 30 seconds. I'm gonna go with a 50-pounder on the dumbbell sumo squat, low, and then obviously body weight on the bear. Actually I'll go 55, because if you only have a I'm gonna go with a kettlebell. Same format though. We're going, team, in 5. Feet wide, 2, 1, chest up, drive, block out. Never fully standing up. Your legs lock out, but your chest doesn't go up. Push through those heels. Feel it in the glutes and hamstrings a little bit more like this. Two, 1, and rest, team. Bear shoulder tap. In 20. Knees right underneath your hips. You can make your feet a little wider, makes it a little bit easier to stabilize. Slowly touch and hold that shoulder back and forth. In 3, 2, and work. Abs tight. Touch. Knees low.
My heart is beating to your drum, and I'm blinded by the sunshine in your eyes.
Feel it all down the obliques.
Thinking twice and mind is done. Although I know you're all I want. How could I crave something so bad?
3, 2, and rest, team. Woo. Should feel that all down the obliques, yeah? 30 seconds, team. We're back to the low sumo squats. 20 seconds. Feet wide. Keep that chest vertical. Push through the heels is our focus here. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and work. Keep that chest vertical. Don't make it into a deadlift. The angle of the chest shouldn't be changing. My chest is keeping that same angle. That's better.
I feel at home, never alone. My friends are asking me if I have left the
4,
place 'cause I seem
2,
all the time.
1.
Think I'm in
Rest. Bare shoulder taps coming up. 20.
You'll hear me say everything is gonna be okay. I don't need nobody else. Obsessed with you, try to stop the violence.
5, 3,
Can't help
2,
myself.
1. And work. Abs tight.
You know too well I need you close. Can't help myself. Try to stop the vibe under your spell. Can't help myself. Try to stop the vibe under your spell.
Come on.
Can't help myself.
10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo! 40 seconds. Final round through, and then we got one more circuit.
The world is spinning in my head. When you hold me, it feels so soothing.
Ask yourself if you could bump up the weight on this squat a little bit. Try to keep that chest vertical. I'm setting that angle, and it's just my knees bending. My hips aren't going back and forth. That's the difference between the squat and the deadlift. Hips versus the hinge, or knees versus the hinge and the hips. 5 seconds, team. Last one. 2, 1, and work. Rest up, squeeze. Two, 1. Rest, team. Last set of bare shoulder taps. Woo. Exaggerate that pause if you want to feel it more in your core. Show you the front view. 5, 2, 1. Tuck that tailbone towards your chin, abs turned on. Come on, 20 seconds left. Five, 2, 1. Rest, team. Woo! 3 minutes on the clock and our final circuit of the day coming up. Whew. All right, team. A little different timing format on this one. We got 4 movements. 30 seconds for each move. Only 15 seconds between each of the movements. And only 30 seconds of rest between rounds. And we're going 3 rounds through it. Our first move is an alternating split squat jump. So we're gonna set up in our split squat position, which is wider than our deadlift, our split stance deadlift. And then we're going down, pop, switch, land on soft knees. You can also just do a reverse lunge if you don't want the power version of it. Nice and slow, back and forth. So that's our first move. Second move is a wide to narrow push-ups. You can do this on your knees. You can do this on an elevated surface like your couch, edge of a bench, chair, whatever you have available. We're gonna start out with our hands here. We're gonna do a push-up. Then we're gonna step our hands out and do a wide push-up. So, I'll be here, hands are underneath my shoulders. I'm going down, and then I'm gonna come wide with one hand, and then come back in. And then I'll go out with the other hand, and in. And then narrow, wide, alternating back and forth. Like I said, you can do this on your knees if you need to. Down, and then move that hand wide, down, narrow, wide, wide. That's our second move. Third move is our plank side hip taps. So we're gonna set up on our elbows in our plank position, and I want you to have your feet, I want to narrow wide. Hold on, let me think about it. Sorry, guys. I want to have my feet wide, and I'm going to rotate over and touch the side of my hip, and then the other side. Touch, let those feet pivot to the side, and then touch. So, it looks like this. Over, over. My feet are pivoting with my body. That's the third move. And the fourth move is a lying leg lift. You can do this on a bench if you have a bench out or available, or you can do it on the ground. Legs straight. I like to sit my chest up and get those abs turned on. Come up, hips come up, nice and slow down. A little easier variation is knees bent, knees come up, knees come back down. I'm gonna do it on a bench because I get more range of motion. In this scenario, you just have your butt on the edge of the bench. You can grab over top, and then you're gonna come up, and then nice and slow down. Any questions about these 4 movements, team? We good? All right. 10 seconds, we're going alternating split squat jumps or reverse lunges. 5, 3, 2, 1. Take your time. Land on soft knee. Back and forth. Woo. "20 seconds. Land on your heel, or drive through the heel to toe. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Wide or narrow to wide push-ups coming up. In 4, 2, 1. Work. Step wide. Back together. Side plank hip tap. Rotating those hips over. You can set up your arms a little nice and wide too. More stability. In 3, 1, and work. Pivot. Squeeze those obliques and abs. Three, 2, 1. Rest. 15 seconds, team. Lying leg raises. Knees bent or knees or legs straight, whatever one you want to do. Leg straight is harder. 3, 1, and work. Let those hips come up. Control that weight back down. Two, 1, and rest, team. Woo. We are back to the top in 20 seconds, team. Alternating split squat jumps coming up. Take your time on these. Land on nice soft knees. Control every rep. In 8, 3, 2, 1, and work. Down, top, land on soft knees. Let that arm come forward, the opposite arm of the opposite leg. 20. Five, 2, 1, rest. Narrow to wide push-ups, team. In 5, 3, 1, and work. Core tight. One, rest. Plank side hip taps. Woo. In 3, 2, 1. Two, 1. Rest. Lying leg lifts, team. Woo. Come on, we're in that home stretch. 2, and work. Two, 1, rest. Woo. Come on, team. Hang in there with me. Final round. Let's finish strong. Start this program off on the right foot. It's gonna be a fun one. We're going alternating split squat jump. In 5. Come on. 2, 1, and work. Load and explode. Come on, 8, 3, 1, rest. Narrow to wide push-ups. Three, 1, and work. Two, 1, rest. Woo. Plank side hip taps. In 4, set up. 3, 2, 1. Abs tight. Touch. Come on. 3, 1. Rest. Flying leg lifts to finish it off. Come on. Woo. Nice and slow on that descent. Feel those abs working. 2, 1, work.
Bring me down, whatever. Call me off whenever. I got time whenever now. You look great, however. This can't wait for the better. Let us talk forever now. 'Cause baby, you and I, we lay awake at night, trying to find a light to keep this fire alive. Oh baby, you and I,
2,
we can
1.
take this ride.
Rest.
Oh, this
Woo.
ride.
Awesome work, team. Great jump off to a new program, day 1 in the books. Thank you guys for joining in. Hope you enjoyed it. We are Monday through Friday this week with the live workouts. I'll be back tomorrow with an upper body workout. This program has 3 full body days, an upper body day, a lower body day, and then I'm throwing some extra ab work on either the upper or lower. Check out the calendar, download it. Thank you guys for joining in. Nice work, Zim. Get in here. Have a great Monday, guys. You killed it. I'll see you tomorrow.